The Chatham Bridge is now reopened, and on this week's edition, we're going to give you an inside look at this new bridge. On this week's edition, we have a really cool treat. We're standing on an overlook on the brand new Chatham Bridge. It's a few days before the opening, but by the time you watch this video, the bridge will be reopened to traffic. And I'm standing with Robert Ridgell, who's the project manager for VDOT on this project. And Robert, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Bill.
The Chatham Bridge, again, by the time people watch this, will be open. So tell us what people will find on the Chatham Bridge.
Yeah, so currently we're standing on the new widened shared use path portion of the bridge. That's going to separate pedestrians and bicyclists from traffic. And behind us, we have 4 new 11-foot lanes going across the Chatham Bridge.
So the weight limits are much higher than they were?
All the weight postings will be gone off the bridge. There'll be no weight postings after the bridge reopens.
Great. And again, you mentioned the path that we're standing on. We're on kind of an overlookable area here where you can stand and take pictures, for example, of the backdrop of the railroad bridge and the Riverfront Park, which also is just open this past weekend partially. So this is a great place to take pictures of our beautiful community.
Absolutely, and that's actually part of what we're hoping for. This coming Saturday, we're going to have the opening. I know this is going to air on Monday, but for people who came out to the opening, we're going to have a photo booth out here, and we're hoping that people have gotten to take chances, get out here and take pictures while the bridge is opened up.
Yeah, great. This past weekend was a rare opportunity for people to actually walk across the bridge.
Yep.
But now it's back to being for vehicles only, of course.
That's right.
But we've got this great path where bicyclists and runners and walkers can enjoy going safely across the Chatham Bridge.
Absolutely. Now, one important thing to note about that is the pedestrian trail on the Stafford side, the Belmont Ferry Farm Trail, will remain closed for a little while longer while we continue to do construction underneath the bridge. It's something very important for our Stafford recreational users to know. You can still use the Belmont Ferry Farm Trail up to the crosswalk on River Road to go back and forth to the Park Service. But generally the trail under the bridge will be closed for a little while longer until about April when we're done completely out here with the bridge construction.
Okay. And I know this project has been a long time in the making, but it also, you hit every goal for when you wanted to get it reopened again.
We have, and actually you came out here today. I'm in the process right now. I'm going through some of the little last details that we've got to get this open. This has been an accelerated bridge project. We met our original 16-month goal on this, and I think that this has been a great project for both the local area and for VDOT.
Yeah, well, we really are appreciative that you did get it done so well and so quickly. And certainly encourage people to drive back over the Chatham Bridge and to come check out this great path and to enjoy the scenic overlooks of our community. So,
absolutely.
Kudos, Robert, to you and your team at VDOT and Faye for the great work that was done on this project.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, so that'll do it for this week's edition. Appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Fred Focus newsletter, and we'll keep you up to date on all the great things happening in the city of Fredericksburg. We'll see you next week.